$4 million a day. Wow. All right.
And that's it. We can take a break.
Okay. We'll be right back.
Lock it in. And rip the knob off. Red State Talk Radio.
My Parents Open Carry, a pro-gun kids book from White Feather Press. 13-year-old Brenna and her parents spend their day in typical fashion. But what's not so typical is that Brenna's parents lawfully open carry handguns for self-defense. And the Strongs join a growing number of families who are standing up for their Second Amendment right and bringing gun ownership out of the closet. Order your copy of this unique kids book at myparentsopencarry.com.
It's a bumpy ride through the political jungle with Nate and Brian.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 877-219-8770 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 877-219-8770 to take your call now. Call 877-219-8770. That's 877-219-8770. Again, 877-219-8770.
Whenever I'm feeling a little down under, I can always count on Nate and Brian for their interesting perspective on topics important to freedom and civil rights by listening to the At Odds Show. Nate and Brian cover important topics with insight, intelligence, and of course humor. I can always expect a laugh or two. So if you want to be informed and have a great time, give these guys a listen.
At Odds.
The At Odds Show with the greatest political talk show hosts in history, Nate and Brian. And it's sad that they actually believe that. So give a listen because the delusional need love too.
Are you looking for some way cool t-shirts? Check out ChugDoug.com. They have hundreds of crazy fun t-shirts like gun, patriotic, and you better believe zombie shirts. At ChugDoug.com, you'll find quality shirts at a quality price. All shirts start at just $10 with free shipping over $50. Mention Radio 1 coupon code at checkout and grab a cool 10% off. That's ChugDoug.com. T-shirts with attitude.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now for a free case review and a price protection guaranteed quote.
Call Tax Mediation Services now at 800-755-9290. That's 800-755-9290. 800-755-9290.
Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Nate.
If you like the At Odds Show,
and we know you do,
why not order your very own At Odds t-shirt sizes small to 6XL in a cool black color?
So support our show. Check out the great prices at chugdug.com or head over to our website, atoddshow.com, and click the link.
And unlike listening to our show, you won't be disappointed.
When it come to the law, ain't nothing understood.
That's for sure.
Boy, that's the
so the question, we had some guesses, but I don't even remember I can't even.
How much did Henry Ford...
What is Steve doing? All right.
What did Henry Ford pay his workers in 1914? I'll give you a clue.
This was per day.
Per day, it was twice the average wage.
Then?
For that time.
Wow.
Twice the average pay.
I don't believe it.
He did it.
I don't, because of the unions.
No unions.
Wait a minute. What?
And he lowered the work day to 8 hours.
Because of the unions.
No. You want to know why he raised the wage and lowered his work hours?
No, tell me.
Because he found that his workers, it was hard to keep them because the work was so monotonous.
Yeah.
By putting, working on an assembly line, you can imagine. And he said that it was worth it because his board of directors didn't want to do it.
Yeah, sure.
They said, well, you're just going to bankrupt the company. But what he did do is he produced more cars and actually made more money.
So you're telling me that big, bad, evil corporation owner,
Henry Ford,
increased wages or paid well,
lowered the
hours required to work.
Yep.
I don't believe it.
And made more money.
I don't believe it.
He said,
I don't believe it.
If I pay the janitor $5 an hour, he's more likely to pick up dropped parts and tools off the floor and save them than he would be sweeping them up and throwing away and save more than $5 a day just on him.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But I bet he killed a lot of ducks.
He did shoot a lot of ducks. He was a hunter.
So we had some guesses. We had
I didn't wait for you. You should
$7, $3, $8, $4, $50, 20 cents, $6, $9, $32.
Yeah, 1914, remember. I will tell you
$4
that it was $5.
Wow, that was
in
maybe one of the guesses.
In 1914, that's equivalent today to $120, which is the magic number on an 8-hour day, about $15 an hour.
Huh. Weird.
But that's not a McDonald's burger flipper. That's, more of a train technician and draftsman.
Well, hold on, draftsman? You just 10 seconds ago you said assembly line.
I didn't mean draftsman. I meant like a tool and die kind of guy.
Yeah. Here's the thing that it isn't, is it wasn't a government mandated wage.
No.
That's the difference. I mean, because if McDonald's wants to pay $15 an hour because it's best for their business, that's fine.
Right. Michigan's minimum wage went up January 1st.
Did you get your raise?
$9.12. I didn't get any raise. No. I don't. But some people did.
Very few.
Yeah, because most people in Michigan are getting paid more than minimum wage. Even at McDonald's.
McDonald's all around here, they all have signs out that say like
$10 or whatever.
I think starting at $9.50 usually, which is that's minimum wage now?
No, it's like $9.20 or something like that.
So it's like
a little better. Yeah. But that was when it was still 8 something. So
right, exactly.
They'll probably increase that a little bit.
Yeah. Where did we leave off? Mitt Romney?
No, I got this day in history. I'll try to be quick. In 1847, Samuel Coate rescues the future of his faltering gun company by winning a contract by who? Oh,
the government.
It was Captain Samuel Walker of the Texas Rangers. He ordered 1,000 .44 caliber revolvers. Before this, he was basically making 5 shots and smaller, like 32 caliber.
Yeah.
And Samuel Walker, Captain, not Colonel, Captain Samuel Walker, he said, make them 6 shooters and make it so I can kill a man with 1 shot.
This was Walker,
the
Texas
Ranger. Oh, my God, yes. Probably that's where they got the name for the show, because he was probably the first leader of the Texas Rangers. But he did. So that 1,000 orders, what he did is it helped him get capital so he could have better machining tools. And he worked with Eli Whitney and some other guys to help with his production and his mass production assembly line stuff. And they were able to, they put out 150, 200 pistols a day.
Wow.
And when he died, I don't know, 15, 20 years later, I think he was worth about $13 or $14 million. And, well, it was right at the time the Civil War started, so 1862, I think he died. 13 million times, I don't know, 25?
And
it's a lot of money.
And just think, just years later, the government would go on to also save the ducks.
They did that, and I'm glad they did, because I like ducks.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with them is they were very expensive because each one was handmade, and also it was a short gun. It wasn't that accurate, even though it had a spiraled rifling.
But it was a government contract, right?
The one that saved him.
Oh, not the one. Which one? What one are you talking about was not accurate? The one he made for the government?
Just his handgun in general. They weren't popular with people. They much preferred a rifle because it was more powerful and more accurate.
Sure.
But he improved on accuracy, lethality by making larger calibers, going to 6-shot revolvers, and reducing it in price, and it started becoming much more popular, especially with the military, the soldiers. They'd bring them home or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
A lot of people started buying them.
Wow.
Anyways, that's that.
All right. That's great.
This day in history.
Thanks for sharing.
Do you want to talk about art versus pornography?
Well, I
with
see.
5th and 6th graders?
I see that you. I don't want to talk about art and pornography with 5th and 6th graders, but I see that you included some art.
I did
in our.
This is radio, so it's tough. But if everybody looks here,
there's some art. There's some art on our.
Those were the two things that slipped into this teacher's
Debbie, huh?
Into his examples of artwork, and he didn't know they were there. But they're French postcards, and they're artists. I mean, not French postcards, but they were postcards, but of
Can't
artwork.
Think straight, can you?
No, I'm looking at the pictures, and one shows a woman lying down on a bed, mostly covered, but her tuchus, her bare butt, is showing.
Yep,
that's horrible. And the other is a frontal nude, but it's somewhat abstracted, almost impressionistic, like a Monet or a Mayonnaise. And one kid talked to his parents about it, and they were incensed that this would go on with these 5th and 6th graders. And they fired him. And he's suing, saying, it's art. He's trying to save his name, his reputation. He kind of looked like a hipster doofus kind of art teacher, like, the guy that smells like patchouli and marijuana. But I don't think he should have been fired over these pictures. I think
the pictures, they are obviously art. Have you seen, do you know...
What did the Supreme Court say when they ruled on pornography? We don't know what pornography is, but we know it when we see it. This ain't it.
I don't think it is. There's I'm trying to think of...
I should find out if it was in the South. I don't know where this was.
I think they were in the 60s, maybe early... I think it was late 60s. Blind Faith. You know the band Blind Faith?
I have their CDs.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, don't you? So Eric Clapton, those
Yeah,
people.
sure.
Their album, I don't know if you remember.
They only had the one. I got 2 CDs. One was just them jamming, and the other's an album.
The album is like...
Utah.
It's
so that guy was doomed.
But
doomed.
They put out an album, and one of the covers was...
Oh, yeah.
Nudity, but it was weird because it's like a 10 or 12-year-old girl, it looks like,
really
and
young.
it's really awkward. It would never
fly today.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, no problem.
I see a lot of people bitching online.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
Is that a new thing?
Well, it's post-net neutrality.
That's what it is. That's what they were talking about was going to happen. Yeah, this was... pretty. All right. So, for one thing, all of these people that were fired, all the men that were fired from these CEOs and actors and positions of power have been replaced. And they've all been replaced by women, which is part of the goal of all this, was to get women in those positions anyways. And if you have a whole marketplace that's nothing but women, it's hard to get sexual harassment because women don't sexually harass people. That never happens. But what they're really pissed about is that Hado, whatever her name is on the Today Show, replaced Matt Lauer.
No, hold on. What? If you're going to try to pronounce the first name, I want you to pronounce
No, I'm not even trying.